Matt, could you walk us through your at bat when you led off the game with the home run?
Yeah. Got in the box and saw that he had a little sink, little run on his fastball, and that's usually the pitch that a lot of us are trying to attack, especially early in the game. It's also pitcher dependent, but saw it. Saw that had a decent amount of sink and run, so just decided that I was going to hit it. I needed to hunt it up, hunt it off the ground, and try to get under it.
And y'all have played from behind so much this year, and y'all jumped out to the early lead, obviously tonight. How different was that? Was that kind of nice to not have to pull off another comeback?
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to jump out ahead. It's always nice to score runs regardless of the situation, of course. But it also goes to show that no matter what part of the game it is, no matter what the score is, I have confidence in my team, whether it's the pitching staff or the hitting. And while it does help to jump out to an early lead, it doesn't affect my confidence throughout the remainder of the game, no matter the score.
Tom.
Matt, that was home run number 99 for the team, which is a school record. Did you guys know you were approaching the record, and how does it feel to be the record-breaking man?
I actually didn't know. I wasn't following the team total, but Dylan Leach told me after I came into the dugout and congratulated me, and I was like, I only did a small part of it. Our offense is great. 1 through 9 and then some. The guys that come off the bench, they're great too. And, just tip my cap to those guys.
Do you know how many oppos you've hit this year?
Two or three offhand I can think of.
Thanks.
All right, let me know if you've got questions in the chat. Nate?
I guess, Matt, any worries? There's a lot of runners left on base as the game went on. Was that a concern at all, or just with Cops pitching, you all just had the confidence no matter what?
Runners left on for us on offense, or runners left on?
Yeah, well, you all had some runners on that, didn't get, with all the walks they gave you. I guess you scored 2 runs without a hit that one inning.
Yeah, it's Kevin Cops, no matter the scenario, we have as much confidence in him as we can have. And our offense is going to prevail regardless. And, some nights are better than others, but we're fine. And we have all the confidence in the world in Kevin as well.
Thanks.
Seth?
Yeah, Matt, is there a different approach for you when you hit leadoff?
Not necessarily. There's parts of an approach that I feel like are pretty constant. They're going to stay the same, throughout my career, no matter the pitcher. And then it's also pitcher dependent. It's going to change regardless of it's going to change every pitcher. A lot of times, different pitches, and without giving away too much, but not necessarily. I would say it's more depending on the setting, where there's runners on, how many outs there are. I would say that affects it more than where in the order I hit.
And then also, what was y'all's approach tonight with the, you took 10 walks. What was y'all's approach against Nebraska's pitching?
Really just, like you said, see it in the zone, see it up. The first guy was I'd definitely say a sinker kind of guy, a sinker spin guy. He liked to live down in the zone. He did a really good job at that, as you saw. And whenever we hunted it up, really made him, we had to make him throw it over the plate, make him throw it, knee higher. And when we did that, we were much more successful. And the other guys, they threw an assortment of pitching at us. And what it comes down to is seeing it in the zone and, hunting a pitch and hitting it.
Then one more from me. You kind of been trending upwards, ever since the SEC tournament, kind of getting out of a funk. Are you doing anything different?
Not necessarily. I said before that I feel like people dwell on stats a lot, and everything has context, and whether there's bad games, there's good games, but I went through a spell where I was hitting a lot of balls at people, A lot of games where the wind's blowing in and I hit it to the track where it could have been very different, and so on and so forth. That's baseball. Didn't hurt my confidence or anything like that, and they're starting to fall a little bit.
All right, last call for questions from Matt. All right, thanks, Matt. Nice job.
Thank you.